And 3, 2, you.
Oh, I'm going. Okay, okay. Imagine this. It's your birthday, and you're driving down the road. You're all excited because you're out of school. Nothing more to do. It's a Friday. And so you're driving along, and you turn a corner, and bam, your car stalls. It's not going no more. So you pull in this little mini mall thing. You're trying to start it. It won't start. You almost start crying because your car's broken. You could either cry about it or have your sister pick you up. Well, my car stalled on my birthday, broke down. I almost started crying. So I went with my sisters because they picked me up. And that day, I was all excited because I was going to get my tattoo, but the whole car stalling thing kind of ruined it a little bit. But once I got my tattoo, it was okay. I forgot about the whole car thing. But my
Play.
Where's the play?
Down.
Where's the play button?
In the
Bottom
bottom
left
corner.
bottom left hand corner. Giant thing there. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. These are my weapons of choice. Hammer. Sledgehammer, and those are stuff you shouldn't use, like a flashlight. It's not going to do a lot of damage. Those are my other weapons of choice to vandalize my car. Those are my sisters. They helped me. Safety. You should always have safety. So have goggles, because you don't want to get glass in your eyes. And I'm about to, maybe, oh, you can hear sound. It's not going to be a very good thing if you can hear sound.
Pull the green cord out.
Just pull the cord out. Okay, fine.
Let's just do that.
I'm making a bullseye because you gotta have a target to vandalize a car. You don't have to. It just makes it a whole lot better. It didn't do a lot of damage at first. They were making fun of me. They said I wasn't strong enough. But honestly and truthfully, it's not as easy as it looks. It's hard. On the other side of the car, I tested the window to see how smashable it would be. It smashes pretty well, the windows at least. The doors, not so much. You should always... Sooner or later, I'm going to be doing the window and the mirrors. But I tried to make big dents. That dent all the way on the back door was from Jacob, which he made it look easy, but it's not. It's really hard. All I did was chip the paint. I missed it. Yeah, now, and I'm going to get the window in a minute. The windows are really easy, but the windshield is hard. Like, it's like some kind of glass where it's... It wouldn't bust. Oh, I'm going for the back window. I'm trying to get it so actually it looks vandalized, and I think now that I've done this to my car, I can break into anybody's car with a sledgehammer at least. Or a crowbar. I wasn't that scared of that window that time, though. I had practice on first one. They wouldn't let me take the handles off. My sister, Katie, wrote on it, it's, Melanie, are you ready to break me? And, yeah, it won't break at all. It just kept, it's like plastic, like, beneath the glass, I guess. Like, it's just going inside. It's not breaking. It was very Sooner or later, I'm going to get a boo-boo, because it hurt. Because, you can barely see it, but I got one on my hand because the glass flew back, so it wasn't breaking. It just kept bouncing off the plastic or whatever it was. Like, they called it some kind of glass. I was thinking maybe
Plexiglass?
that's what I was thinking, but I don't know. But either way, it didn't break at all, and it made me look like a wimp. See, boo boo. And wait, it looks very tiny, but it bled a lot. That's Jacob. See, I thought the back was gonna be hard, so I wanted to make him look like a wimp too. But no, that one had to break pretty easy. So yes.
He's wearing gloves.
Yeah, that was after I got it. I got a lecture from my mother. I told you to wear gloves. But no. This was when I was recording. I'm not very good at the recording part. This part is boring. I thought it was going to be fun smashing a car, but after a while, it just got really boring. Oh, this is where I'm breaking the taillights. I'm doing it very wimp-like because it flew back at me. Thanks to the goggles. None was in my eye. And I'm going, God. So I got a new front headlight thing. See how nice and shiny it is? The inside was breaking, the outside wasn't. It was just pretty much bouncing back at me. So I got a couple more names for my sisters. They're pretty much calling me wimp, and I can't do it. So you guys are so mean to me. This is for my sister doing it. But they help me because they're like me and they like to break things. Yeah, she could barely get that one, so I wasn't that, wimp-like on the other ones. I'm gonna go to the. It's actually doing something that I'm impressed. Fast forward to spray painting. The spray painting was fun. I thought of Holly because she likes artwork, and I was like, this is like an artwork to me. I'm vandalizing more. And it's pretty much just like, shit, yeah. This is one of my favorite parts because I hate my car for doing this to me. So I decided to call it names. I had to ask how to spell something, so I decided.
Peace.
I couldn't remember how to spell peace. I was like, I don't know if it was E-I or I-E. And yeah. I wrote poop. But the funny part is because it'll show you in minutes, Jacob. I did the peace sign up, and then I drew a thingy of poop. I didn't know how to do it, so it was like blobs, little stinky beads. So yeah, and then another part. Just going around spray painting now. My sisters were like, "What? This is gonna be so boring. 5 minutes of spray painting." I thought this was my favorite part, was spray painting. It just goes to show there's a lot of ways to vandalize. I don't swear around my mother at all, so she kind of caught me kind of swearing a little bit. I was gonna write dumb butt, but I said write dumb car because my mom, Jacob was like, oh, she was gonna write something else. And my mom's like, what was she gonna write? She yelled at me. And now I'm just pretty much spray painting for the heck of it. The rest of it's pretty much boring, so I'm just going around smashing more and more. They wanted me to get on the top of it, but I was afraid that I was gonna smush it. I smashed it so much my trunk popped open. And the funny part is, when I got the car, the little lever in the car, it would not open. It would not open the trunk at all. So I kind of thought that was funny. Smashing it would open the trunk. Chainsaw, yeah, I heard that, but ew, I was like, they're like, it'll fly too much back at you. And I was like, no, I've got goggles. Nice.
Welding helmets.
Did you get a new car after this?
Oh yes.
No.
And I like. I'll go back to this part. She was smashing it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I need goggles." And have you ever seen the movie Big Daddy or something like that with Adam Sandler on it? There's this part where it's like Scuba Steve. Oh gosh. I had to put it on because that was the funniest part, I thought. And this is me going around the car. That's my dad. He wouldn't move, so I just stood there and I was like, "You gonna move?" He wouldn't. So I'd go around him, but the camera I was using, obviously, if you hold it just right, it's turned. So it's bad. But if you go all the way around it, there's quite a bit of damage done to it. I wanted to do more on the inside, but I couldn't because I tried to open the door and it wouldn't open because it's the trailer. There's a lot of damage to my car. I was so proud of it. Jeez. There's bloopers, but we don't have to watch those. And just goes to show that any of my future cars that break down on me, that's what's going to happen to them. So I haven't named my new car yet, but I've told it, I was like, "Don't break down on me because I'm going to smash into you." And yeah, it was bad. I haven't seen my old car since. That's how you demolish a car.